Welcome to Direcast, where the dice undergo a long and intensive casting process that we had to make do with whatever humans were on hand at the time. Here at Direcast, our group of 6 creatures of the night play different RPGs, bringing you a new game and system every few weeks. And once again, there are 7 of us. We still have the wonderful Casey guesting on this episode because we're continuing our game of Vampire the Masquerade.
Sorry?
Because we're continuing our game of Vampire the Masquerade, continuing our investigation by following some leads into the mystery of the ghoul's disappearance. And the intro question this week is, where would your vampire hideout be? It's going to be a library. It's going to be a library somewhere for me. I guess I would just find the nearest library. Probably, maybe a public one, maybe a university one.
Well, don't forget, you don't want big windows, because then you kind of burn.
Is this question for our modern vampires, or us if we were vampires?
Us if we were vampires.
Cool. Seraphima has a vampire hideout. It's an abandoned church.
You all live in Ernest Mansion. I do
yeah,
not
but
have
she
a
has
mansion.
her hideout just in case. I would find like an old library somewhere. Lots of books. That'd be nice. Just chill.
Nice.
Yeah.
Fair.
My name is Matt, and is like a mausoleum too stereotypical? I feel like, because you get the mausoleum, but then you have like your graveyard around that you can hang out in. It's like your own. It's like a big old garden. You can have other vampires around for like blood, drink, tea kind of stuff, and they can entertain. I feel like a mausoleum's nice. It's like the vampire equivalent of like having your own land.
Yeah, and you wouldn't worry that it got cold because you don't really care about temperature.
And you know what? You can be in the middle of a city, but you still get a little patch of land.
Yeah.
So you can still like go out of an evening, but you can come home to your little mausoleum. You can hang out with your other
bonus
undead
points
buddies.
if it's your mausoleum. Like.
Yes.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want to be intruding on nobody's turf. Like this has got.
Oh, maybe you have like a ghost that you hang out with. You know.
I mean, that would be quite sweet if you had like a ghost who hangs around and, you know, he's like, oh, have fun. I can't leave because I'm haunting this place, but, you know, I'll see you this evening.
It's just like having a roommate who doesn't go out much.
Yeah, I'm just going to watch some. You know what? That actually reminds me a lot of my own life. Yeah, I want that.
I will be the ghost.
Hi, I'm Jacob, and for my vampire hideout, I'd likely choose one of the disused underground stations.
Oh, you bastard.
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a real
brother
good
gets
one.
there first. Just because it's roomy, it's well appointed, and it's well connected and out of the way.
Lots of mice to snack on too.
Yeah, you can find your way around the city just by like using the tunnels and popping out of a different tube
why
station.
Why didn't we do that in the game?
Why don't we do that in real life? Let's go move into an abandoned tube tunnel.
The one issue
in the game, the Nosferatu run the tunnels. No?
Oh,
do
point,
they?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
cool.
They do.
Although the one issue with that, like, you could just be like, oh, just pop out of every station. Somebody would notice the moment some weird-looking fella, like, climbs up onto the platform from, like, the train. And it's just like, hi, fellas, don't mind me.
Peter, all you do is you wear a high-vis jacket. No one's going to question you.
Blasting heart radio and complaining about how little you get paid.
Yeah.
The other thing is...
How do you blast heart radio in a tunnel? Sorry.
Downloads?
Carry on, Casey.
Right.
Oh, I was going to say, most of your nighttime activities would happen when there aren't any trains on the track.
Yeah, or not many, because not all of them. Well, especially at the weekend.
What about the night tube?
There's
There's only a couple of lines.
Yeah, there's like
we
4 lines
believe
that are
in the night tube.
I love the night tube. I used to live on the Northern Line. It was great.
Years for the night tube. I love it so much.
It's wonderful, isn't it?
I can't believe we never used to have it though. Seriously, like how was that?
I know, it was like
how
what were we doing?
medieval.
Welcome to
You
Londoners.
missed your train and you
Next
had to
week,
sleep
avocados.
No, or get a really dangerous bus with like 3 drunk men.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
Only
like
3?
come on,
That's lucky.
like,
Yeah.
you expect me to stop partying at 11:30?
I once
What
saw
barbarity
Matt
is
never
this?
stops partying. His life is non-stop party.
I once saw a guy really, really drunk at about 7 p.m. get on a bus, and he looked at the card machine, like the oh, my brain's just falling out
The
my
pay
arse.
thing.
Yeah,
Oyster pay thing.
the oyster pay thing.
The
And he looked at it, and he had his wallet in one hand and a bottle of beer in the other, and his brain sent the message of which to tap, but it sent it to the wrong arm, so he just like cheers the pay thing, and then sat down, and the driver was just like, all right.
They don't give a fuck. The drivers do not care.
Hi, I'm Helen, and if I was a vampire, I would like my hideout to be, like those old cave tunnel systems in like Kent, where it's always exactly 9 degrees and people used to shelter from their bombs in like world wars, and there's occasional tour guides, but there's lots of space.
I've heard that's taken. I've heard there are already vampires living there.
Well,
people think that they're haunted, so if people
are they natural
mysteriously-
caves?
Mostly, yeah. They were
Isn't-
originally
isn't,
natural,
like
and then
Dover
got
Castle connected to them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there's like some. I don't know if they are the same ones, but there are
not
some natural
the ones I'm
tunnels under
thinking
the
of.
castle.
I'm thinking of
Okay.
ones I specifically visited in Kent, but I can't remember what they're
Yeah,
called.
I know the ones you mean. The ones that are supposed to be haunted. Yeah, I think they're
Yeah.
natural. There might be like a bit of mining around them, but they're mostly natural.
Like, I fucking love caves. I'm descended from tin miners, and every time I go down to Gormal, I'm like, let's go see some mines. I want to get underground. It's amazing.
So you're telling
You
me
are
you
a
want to get
mole.
the whole experience?
I feel like I just lost an IQ point.
Yeah, that happens around here.
Well, KC, my name's Peter, and I'm going to give you back that IQ point.
No, you're not.
At some point. That sounded more like a threat. I'm going to do that
It
again.
did. I'm going to give
You're
it
a
back
piece
to
of my
you.
mind.
Hello there. My name's Peter,
Hi.
and whilst it would be very fitting for me to have a hand-me-down train station from my brother, I think, I don't know, near Guildford, somewhere, just like off a lay-by in a hole.
Guildford is full of vampires. We all know this.
Yeah, a town with that lacking of personality, I'm sure it's...
Well, in which case, Swindon's the fucking vampire capital.
No, Swindon has a lot of personality, but it
does.
hides it. It's the most. Like, I have played Swindon Monopoly. I know a lot about Swindon. They have like this 20-foot diving board which nobody is allowed to use because they built a 20-foot diving board and then somebody actually reminded them that the body of water they're jumping into is like 6 foot deep. So
Built a
feel
20-foot diving
my
board,
God.
forgot to build a pool.
yeah,
The thing about Swindon, right, is I've been there several times, but I couldn't tell you what it looks like. All I see in my memory is just grey.
do you want to know what town?
Yeah.
Do you want to know where it's
That's it.
twinned with?
Paris?
Disneyland, Florida.
That's hilarious.
Well, I wasn't far off.
Yeah,
Is
'cause
Disneyland Florida a town?
it is twinned
Yeah.
with Swindon, so technically. I don't
How
know.
is it
has a mayor.
town?
Twindon.
Wow.
I mean, it
That's
has
like
enough. It
Swindon.
has
I was
enough
supposed to say-
employees. It has a big enough population. Let's be honest.
But not a
Well,
permanent
they're not
one.
a permanent population.
I don't know, but somehow
Neither does London with all its commuters. But
In case we have anyone in America listening, Swindon is, if you've ever seen that meme of the absolutely fucking insane roundabout that looks like it comes from hell,
the magic
that's in
roundabout.
Swindon.
Yeah, that is why. That is why it's twinned with Disneyland Florida, because there was a competition.
It's magic.
There was a competition to tell Disneyland about the most magical place in your town, and they said the magic roundabout, and Disneyland didn't get the joke.
God. I don't know if that's true or not, but I can believe it.
No,
There's a mini
that is
version of it
verbatim.
in. There's a mini version of it in Hemel Hempstead. There's a mini evil roundabout. Sorry, magic roundabout.
I
Sends
have,
hamsters mad every year.
I have a friend who lives near Swindon in a town where they have a ditch which they've named Where the Dragon Sleeps.
Hi, I'm H. When I'm a vampire, I'm going to have my little hideaway in an old cinema, I think, because they're dark.
Oh, that's a
so I
great
can watch
shout.
Random films.
Ooh.
I'm particularly thinking of one, I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was on the South Devon coast in one of these little grubby seaside towns that kind of looks
Yeah.
kind of sad but kind of cool. And it was like a little independent cinema, and I love a little independent cinema. And they're dark, so it's a win-win.
That's a really good idea.
Awesome.
that's also
Yeah.
a great. That's also a great set piece to screw people over in, and just to set a VTM scene.
Yeah.
Also, I love how you
Yep.
said when I'm a
Stealing it from-
vampire,
for a
like
game.
when I grow up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
That was great.
obviously.
Hey, when you become a vampire, can you turn me into a vampire too, please?
Rain check on that one.
And last but the opposite of least, Casey.
So, for me, I'm going to hide in plain sight. I'm going to make sure I have a plentiful food.
Are you going to be a pantomime
And-
vampire?
Good God.
He's going to live in Downing Street.
Another vampire lives there, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Several one. I'm surprised.
The others are ghouls. I'm gonna move into student accommodation.
Ooh. They are so easy to pick off.
That's so
no one
true.
cares.
Yeah.
So much food. So much food.
Yeah.
And nobody's gonna ask me why I'm still here for 50 years.
No one gives a fuck.
Most of them are gonna move out anyway.
Yeah.
So, now that we know where to find each other when we're vampires, let's get to it.
The kid you saw leaning in the bad suit against the side, as soon as he sees you and sees you move, not only does he started walking away, he legs it. He just starts to run, like flat out. This kid is sprinting.
Right, two things. First, am I within range to sense the beast?
I can't remember what that does. Please inform me and I will inform you.
So, dice balls, resolve plus animalism versus composure and subterfuge. So, I have to use my resolve.
Excellent.
Which one's my resolve?
And so, this guy is using his composure and subterfuge.
Resolve plus animalism.
Okay, so what does this try and achieve? The name didn't quite tell me.
A win allows the user to sense the level of hostility in a target.
Okay.
Whether the person is prepared to do harm or even determined to cause it, and determines whether they harbour a supernatural beast, marking them as a vampire or werewolf. Right, so 2 resolve, and 1 animalism, because I only have 1 point in animalism.
I presume so, yeah.
Aha, I now know how this works.
Composure. Well, this guy's not great on composure right now, I will just say.
2 hunger die.
Okay.
Right, we got 1 fail on the hunger die, but we got 2 successes.
Alright, I think that'll do you. This guy is incredibly uncomposed. As he sprints down the street, you can smell his fear on him, and he is kindred. You think?
He is...
It's quite weak.
Ooh. Thin blood. Easy meal. Right, there's fleetness, but I don't think fleetness actually gives me more speed.
Sounds like it should.
Yeah. That's what I'm about to use, so...
Yeah, no, it doesn't. It says react with dizzying speed, not run with dizzying speed.
To move and react with dizzying speed.
I would say this is unless it's celerity.
Yeah, it is celerity.
It is under celerity?
Relating to non-combat dexterity tests.
Yeah, this is a non-combat dexterity test. This is a chase. I think this is the perfect point for it.
Haha, I shall now rouse the blood. Oh, that's a failure.
Okay, you get a little hungrier.
A little bit more hungry.
Oh, I'm gonna have to eat someone.
Yeah, probably.
Let's go. Actually, no. He is going to use his added speed just to be able to catch up with him. But I want to see where he goes. I want to track him.
Okay, so let him run a bit.
Yes.
But not lose him. That's a nice idea. I like that.
Yeah.
Did you roll your fleetness? Was that a check, or is that just a thing you do? Sorry.
That's just a thing.
Yeah,
cool.
both of us have roused, both of us unsuccessfully, to get super speed.
Cool.
Or not super speed, but like Usain Bolt speed.
This kid does the same. He is running at a slightly uncomfortable pace.
Okay. I think at this, you speed up, I speed up next to you, and I'm like, taking down, or pacing, or tracking.
Track. Storyteller.
Aye.
Where does he run to?
He tries to get away from you, and you can tell from your sort of animalism check, he's just seeing an alleyway, running into it, checking if you're there, seeing another one, running into it, trying to duck behind the restaurant, duck behind the bars.
He's bolting prey, basically.
He's bolting prey. He's absolutely trying to find a little bolt hole, a getaway. He doesn't seem to be running to a place, or, he's not running to grab a car or get into anything. He's just trying to lose you, and he's not doing too well as you're pacing him quite well.
I'm going to wait for him to go down an alleyway, then.
Yeah, you can probably back him into corner before long. He doesn't really seem to know the area too well. So just keeping up with him, he crashes into a bin, goes flying, and realises the only way out is a scramble across a chain-link fence, at which point you have caught up to him.
Right, tackle.
Okay.
This is the point we're going to hold him down.
Nice. Seraphima, what are you doing? Were you following them?
Yeah, I can't run as fast as them, though, so I was just kind of like trotting along behind them.
That dress is a little constricting. You can't get your legs that far apart, honestly, to stride.
It is not. It is not a constricting dress.
I'm sorry.
I wouldn't wear such a stupid thing. She's just, she's not that
That's
fast
fair.
because she didn't take any super fast powers.
Won't really affect that much because these two have got him, and you rugby tackle this kid to the floor.
Yeah, I would like to assist. I would like to assist with the rugby tackle.
Right, brawl. Someone roll brawl.
That'd be you, Tyler.
Brawl. Hello.
So, strength, I believe. Is that
it
a thing? That's the thing.
It is I. Is it strength brawl or is it
Yes.
just brawl?
Strength brawl.
Bye bye, baby vampire.
This is like your thing. This is what Tyburn has been built for. Yeah, don't
Yep.
pop his head off.
Gonna be crushed.
Just-
Right. Those 3 are hunger dice. 3 successes so far. However, I need to roll 7 dice. I literally have my
Good
fingers
grief.
up. So we're gonna
7.
7. So
I'm
we'll
pretty
roll-
sure you're gonna succeed here. This kid is not strong.
That's another failure. So what was that? 3 successes, 4 failures.
Did you include the die that I gave you for assistance?
3 successes, 5 failures.
3 successes will do it. He's wriggling, but you've pinned him down.
Don't move.
I'm not.
Good.
He's wiggling.
You
He's
talk-
still moving.
you- I said, do not move.
Alright. He stops wiggling.
I am going to switch ore back on, crouch down next to the guy, and say, "You're going to want to be friends with us."
I do.
Seraphima.
Hello?
Seraphima. Does this man still have his briefcase? Storyteller.
Yes. He surprisingly has clung onto it almost automatically.
Okay, Seraphima, do you mind trying to open this? And then I'm just going to I'm going to try and I'm going to kick his hand to make him let go of it.
Yeah, he drops it for you.
I'm going to be I'm sort of on top of him a bit like an alley cat.
Oh yeah.
Does it open?
It's not locked.
Does it open?
Yeah,
Does
it's
it have-
completely empty when you open it. Seems very cheaply made. It's like a prop.
Okay.
Okay,
This-
I want to sense the unseen.
Okay. You don't sense anything unnatural on this little individual, aside from the fact he is indeed kindred, as you've kind of discovered by this point. But no, there's no taint of blood sorcery or anything else.
Tyburn is going to lean down and just ask, who turned you?
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't
Do you
know.
Aww,
Who do you work
he's an
for?
orphan.
I don't work for anyone. You think I work for anyone? I don't work for anyone. Look at me.
So you're going... Also, you're on the phone. Who are you on the phone to?
He glances at Vermilion with awe on, almost like, help me. Like,
I'm going to lean forward and get his like almost my hand on his cheek and say, "It's okay. Everything's going to be all right now that we've found you. You just
Yeah?
need to tell us what's going on."
What?
Do you know Ashtuari?
Let's. I'll put a hand on Tyburn's shoulder. I'm obviously doing. I'm very much like I'm doing a good cop bit here, and I'm
Yeah.
just start at the beginning.
I don't know who. He like gestures.
That's fine. How long have you been?
Like, I don't know. Like a year, maybe.
You've been in and around this area?
No, all right, okay. Like my friend sent me here, and I was meant to see if anyone turned up. Okay, like I don't live here. Do you think it looks like I live here? This place is fucking wild.
Oh, okay. Not working for somebody. Who is your friend then?
I'm not working for her. She's
What's your
gonna
friend's
kill me.
called?
She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me. She's gonna kill me.
Who is she?
Not now that we're here.
He kind of looks in your
Well-
eyes to like sort of calm himself down a little bit.
Like, if you need me to, I can make a subterfuge roll. A manipulation
Yeah,
subterfuge
I think
roll.
you do need to. Like, or we'll take him some place, but like,
Yeah,
if you've just tackled him in an alleyway, like,
Yeah,
he
yeah,
thinks you're cool, but also fucking dangerous.
Yeah. So 4 dots in manipulation, 1, 2, 3 dots in subterfuge. Do I get bonus from having presence switched on?
Yes, I'll give you an extra dice for that because he's listening to you. You've definitely got
Yeah,
his
sure.
attention.
That was 4 successes.
Yeah, he kind of looks at you and you can see his eye. He looks like he would be crying if he could. What did you precisely ask him before you persuaded there?
Who is this friend?
She's she's a good friend. I found her when I didn't know what I was, and she's like me, and I'm just helping her out with this. Like, it wasn't my idea. None of it was my idea. I thought this was completely insane.
What is her name?
Naomi?
Someone write that down.
Yep, I'm writing it down. Where has she sent you from, and what has she sent you to do?
If you got the phone, did you get the text?
I think this is a conversation we need to have elsewhere. Either Tyburn or Seraphina. Can one of you get a vehicle?
Okay, firstly, car alarms are a thing, so I don't think getting a vehicle...
I was more like Thompson.
I think Thompson has just followed us. I think he's just followed us, and right now he appears.
Oh,
Thompson, like, can I help, sirs?
Yes.
Ah! How do you do that?
I'm sorry, the brain too often goes to larceny.
Yeah, he's not resisting anymore between the manipulation, between Tyburn's, like, sheer brute force, and Seraphima, once he sees her as well, he just, like, wilts as well. There's, like, 3 of you, and he's nothing. He looks maybe 17, 18. Now you've got him up close, pretty young, kind of not clean shaven. He's got, like, a gauge in one ear, an eyebrow piercing. Like, it just doesn't go with the suit. The suit is clearly not his.
No.
You can practically smell the Primark on it.
Yeah.
Oh, buddy.
And
Hey.
he just leaves the suitcase, but you can see his hand reflexively, like, clutching at a phone in his pocket, which he's shoved back in.
Phone.
But that's
Yep.
like, he hands it
We'll
over.
get him to hand over the phone.
You bundle him back towards the car.
Bundle him into the car. I will stay in the car with him to make sure he doesn't bolt. I have one companion. I have one companionable hand on the back of his neck.
Yeah.
But I can actually absolutely turn that into a vice grip.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine. I think with any of you staying with him, it's going to be fine. But if he was left alone, you have no sway over this kid. He's still very scared.
Well, Tyburn will find the nearest park or dockside. He's going to alley cat someone.
Okay, that's fine. We can sort out your alley cat.
I'm gonna go back to the bar and have my dinner.
All right, good. So you two peel off as the Duke accompanies your new thin blood friend in Thompson's car.
How excited is my banker to see me when I come back?
Oh, he almost seems to have forgotten who you are and then remembers who you are and gets really excited and, like, stands up, like, ready to go.
Come with me. You live nearby?
Oh yeah, just like over there.
Okay, we go there now. Oh wait, no, she doesn't use her Russian voice.
Oh, that's sexy. I like your accent.
They wander off into the night.
Gullible. Tyburn, I think we want a quick hunting roll from you. I'll figure out what that is. Alley cat, I think it's like strength and brawl. You're just going to go tackle some dude somewhere, have a little sit, make sure he doesn't know what hit him, and then leave him there. You're not killing anyone, right?
No, not killing anybody.
Cool, that's fine.
Right, okay. On the nom nom roll, I got. I'm only calling it that.
Nom roll.
Nom nom
Nom nom roll.
I got four successes.
Yeah,
with,
that's fine. That's fine. You find an inebriated banker. You come back a little tipsy yourself. Great. Ernest, Kenneth, all of this has been going on while you head down endless escalators and try and find your way into the servants' quarters of the building.
Left. No, the other left.
Porters? Oh, this place is like a maze.
Don't just. I don't know how many times I have to tell you this. Go down the stairs.
We've gone down all
Just
the
keep-
stairs.
Ernie's being weird.
Oh, is it this door?
This way.
Oh, perhaps it's that way. Let's go that way.
No, this way.
No, tell Ernest. No,
Oh,
don't
look,
go that way.
that sign
Ernest.
says
Please don't go
quiet
that way.
room. Let's follow the sign to the quiet room.
No, Ernest.
Oh, look, a multi-faith chapel. That's charming.
It is charming and admittedly quite heartwarming, but it's not
See,
where you need
the
to
bit
go.
that you have to point out is that he can't hear Meg. He can only hear Ken repeating.
Yeah, I'm
or
trying to
saying
talk through Ken at you. Like,
I really wish I was more physically intimidating.
Oh, look, there's a sign that says Porter.
well, look at that. Miracles do happen.
We could have been here 10 minutes ago if you listened.
I know, this place was a massive maze, wasn't it? But we got here.
All right. Welcome to the porter's office.
An actual tear runs down Ken's face.
It's not physically possible, but it happened.
Oh no, for Ken it is.
Aww.
Yeah.
All right, you get downstairs, the lift opens and you're immediately hit by the smell of rubbish.
Oh.
It is rough. It is everything Ernest hates. If you were a Toreador, you'd be taking a penalty.
I'm taking a penalty.
Yeah, Kenneth is taking a penalty. This is not where you go. This is just isn't. This is the servants' entrance. This is where the bins come to be collected. Because even a really fancy bank that has like marble in its entryway and gold handles has to have a rubbish chute. And this is it.
For the listeners, yes, I am a thin blood, but I do have
Taste.
a bane. No, I've got a bane because of one of my mythic flaws.
Excellent. Yes. So you've taken on your daddy's flaw, I guess. Then.
Yeah, it only made sense.
Oh dear. It does. It does. Quite well picked there. Anyway, so you enter
Matt, can
into
you
this.
write a song called "I've Taken on My Daddy's Flaw"? Sounds like a country.
That's a different
song.
band.
Writes that down.
You enter into this grubby concrete space. It's lit by fluorescent strip lighting, and it is ugly. Like, it's built literally only for function. Nothing here is for form. And you can see bins lined up in different colours for recycling, paper, confidential materials, stuff to be shredded, stuff to be, taken away. There's a small booth down by the far end, and you can see a figure sitting in it, like, with what's the arm thing that goes up and down and lets cars in?
I don't know what they're
What,
called.
like the barrier?
Just the
Yeah, like a
arm.
barrier. Yeah, with the barrier, and there's a barrier down, so there's a guy, like, see who comes in and out, because even the bank's, rubbish end has a little security.
I say this to Ernest. I'm quite surprised this isn't automated.
Isn't.
Automated? Oh, without a person actually having to be here. Like a machine
yes.
does the thing.
Yes, machine powered.
You can see a small office off to the left, like built into one of the walls. There's a couple of windows looking out, and that's probably, you reckon, the post. And there's some other sort of loading areas there, and like forklifts and bits and pieces. It's quite a jumbled area. There's like stuff around. If Megan's shared any information about the CCTV with you, she can see where you're standing right now, like on the kind of gangway down, and then towards the entrance. But to the left and right, where the actual bins are, and where some of the storage areas for post, there isn't really a view on that.
Yeah, I'll have told you that on this endless odyssey on the way down.
Megan is sat in her van with like 8 laptops around her, doing like 50 different jobs at once. Just like, wait a minute, no,
wait a
this
minute.
one, this is that. Hold on, no, go that way, no, stop.
There should have been a
I'm
right
not
turn
talking
back
to you.
there somewhere. Oh fuck!
What do you
She's got
guys
Age of
do?
Empires on one of the laptops.
Oh,
as well.
definitely, yeah.
We need information, right? I'm guessing like not visitor's log, but like a post log, right?
Or you could just like ask the porter.
Because that is the porter the person at the gate, or?
There is a person at the gate. There's like a security guy. The office looks quite closed at the moment. Like, you don't look like you got post people here in the middle of the night on a Sunday morning.
How alert are they?
Yeah.
How alert is the guy in the box? Wits awareness.
Okay, I will also make a wits awareness. I have 1 success.
Yeah, you can't really see, like, the way the light's glinting off it, and the smell from that bin. You kind of feel like gagging, and you're not quite sure what happens anymore if you do throw up.
Oh, I throw up.
Oh, good. Well, it's going to be quite red if you do.
I have 2 successes.
2 successes. Yeah, you kind of lean a bit, get the light out of your eyes. There's a guy sitting there. He looks kind of pretty sleepy. He's scrolling his phone. Looks like he's playing, like, Angry Birds or something. We are in 2017, guys.
Walk up and knock on the door.
He starts and, like, almost drops the phone, puts it down, and, like, opens the booth window and leans out. Hi, sir. Can I help you? Sorry, it's just,
Yes.
yeah. You alright?
I need access to the postal records immediately. It's a matter of great importance.
Post. They're not here for the night. I'll see if I've got the key. 1 second. He rummages under, again, I'm not going to make you roll because of your look and your authority. He just rummages for his keys, steps out the booth, comes past you. I can let you in. I'm afraid I don't know where stuff is particularly. Are you looking for anything in particular? Is it like a piece of mail you didn't get or something?
Yes, we're looking for one particular piece that was meant to have been picked up last Friday.
Last Friday. Alright, I'll let you in. I'll see who was on duty then. Maybe he left a note.
Wonderful.
He lets you into the post office. It's dark in there, and you can just see a couple of turned off computers and like lots of filing and some boxes full of letters. It's like the most dismal space. And he goes back to look in his booth.
He turns to Kenneth and just like waves him in.
I literally just slip in.
What do you do? You've just been let into this room. You don't know what anything is.
Searching.
Yeah. You just got to make an investigation check of some sort here.
Okay. Intelligence or wits?
Up to you how you want to go about it, if you can justify either. Like, you're going through it methodically, look for his name.
And investigation, because it's a quick, like, look around, so it's like...
Yep,
Same.
sure. Go for it.
2 successes. I keep thinking 0 is a fail. That is 2 successes.
No.
Hey. All right.
Guess what, guys?
Fail.
Crit. 5 successes.
Hey!
You're looking for a guy's post. You find him filed away. You see one letter, which just looks like some kind of banky, like it's work, it's nothing interesting. You open it if you want to Ash, and there is nothing else. And you look through the ledgers, and you don't see anything as marked to come in last Friday. Like, it's suspiciously nothing here. If you switch on the computer, you start scrolling through it, and you're like, God's sake, they should have like registered this online. There's nothing. It has not been entered into the records that there was any post here on Friday. But you can see that the email has been sent from this computer, and the computer's not logged in as anyone in particular. It's just like the post person's computer. It's like the generic one that's on, and so the office address, like it says, like, you know, the postal service blah 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 at Barkland Air TSB has sent this email to him last Friday.
Okay.
But there's no record of any actual parcel, so yeah.
Can we get a record of staff at the time? And are there any security cameras in this room?
In this room, no, there isn't, because I think there's quite a lot of like safety with post, or like, yeah, there's the one not pointed on this room, because that's what I already told Meg. The guy who let you in just said he was seeing he was on shift at that point, so he actually comes back at that point with the record and says, there's a guy called David was on shift that Friday. I don't know, you could ask him, because it was like quite late again, and the post people go home about 8. We don't tend to get any deliveries after that.
Was this David Sanderson, David Pinch, or... Oh, there was another one, isn't there? Which David?
Wait a sec, I've got his surname. He just signed in as Dave. Sorry, wait 1 second. It's David Johnson.
David Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm assuming Meg heard that
What a
and
good
is
fake name.
already doing the
I'm already
Yeah.
Googling it.
He's actually on holiday at the moment. I'm just looking. He's like clocked these next 2 weeks off, but I can ask when he's back, or I can send him an email. I might have his private number
Nope.
somewhere here. I
Don't
don't
do
know.
that.
Oh,
Just,
No?
do you
just
have his... could you pass us his... Could you give us his private number? We'll contact him directly. Don't go out of your way.
No, I'm not sure I can do that. I can text him for you though.
No. It's
I'm sure
quite
it'll be fine. I'm sure
Have
it'll
you
be
still
fine
got
for you
aura
to
on,
give
Kenneth?
us.
No, I don't. I'm hoping that
Okay.
Ernest has something to help here.
Yeah, he's like a bit intimidated by Ernest, but he's not gonna like lose his job over it. So
Like, compel or something.
yeah.
Be very compelling. Be convincing. You should...
I mean, I am actually going to use compel.
Okay.
So,
Oh, good.
with eye contact, the vampire can issue the victim a single action command, no longer the short sentence, to be obeyed to the letter.
Yep.
It must be possible to complete in a single term. Storyteller
This definitely
decides
counts,
whether blah, 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 blah. Dice pool. It is charisma plus dominate versus intelligence plus resolve.
Okay. Yeah. Let me assign this random mortal some intelligence resolve.
That is 3 successes.
Yep, that is enough. He kind of weakens under your gaze and goes, "All right, yeah, sure. Just don't tell him, all right? You know how it is for me."
Your secret's safe with me, young man.
Thanks, appreciate it. Let me get it for you. He comes out, flicks through some records, and writes it down for you on a post-it note with David Johnson. It was Johnson, I said, wasn't it?
Yes.
Written next to it. Yeah, so just pop him a text and ask him. I think it was last Friday, you said? Yeah, just send him date and
Yes,
time,
that's
and he might remember. I can't promise he can help, because we get a lot of stuff come through here, but if it's really important, he might have remembered it.
Wonderful. Good man.
I take
thanks.
the number and just send it directly to Meg.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've got it. I don't do anything with it right now, but I've got it.
God, Matt's just sitting on a pile of information
In fact,
here, isn't he?
Sorry,
Sorry, Megan.
I'm gonna look up his social medias.
All right. You find quite a lot of David Johnsons. This might be a
I've
good
got
point
the employee
to...
records up. I wanna try and get a picture of him. I'm looking at like.
Yeah. You know what? You're standing next to this guy here who knows him. You could be like, "Is that him? Is that him?" It's a little bit weird, but I'm just saying.
I think Ernest's idea is like, we've got the information,
Nah.
now we need to leave.
We should leave.
Fair.
Yeah.
And I think Ernest is very much going to, we'll just... I know it's a bit unorthodox, don't tell on us, we'll leave this way, okay?
Oh, yeah. No problem. That's all right. Just mind for cars, all right?
Oh, of course.
Meg, check this guy's bank records, see if he suddenly had a large deposit.
It's a very good shout.
Yeah.
I can't do it because I am not with you. But I will be doing that. Basically, I'm thinking once we're wrapped up here, tomorrow morning Meg's going to spend 2 or 3 hours looking through all the bits and bobs we've got. We've got 2 laptops for starters, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
She's got a lot of data processing to do, so she'll be doing that tomorrow.
I can help.
And Ken can definitely help.
Yeah, Ernest wants them to leave through this way so that they don't have to go past the
Yep, I know.
potentially obsessed.
I'm
receptionist.
following your lead, my lord.
So yeah, I think we'll head back to the van with a bag that contains a lot of loose paper, another laptop, and information about David Johnson and the fact that there's an unusually empty post office.
Let's just cut briefly to the receptionist, who is currently dealing with their Twitter being filled with porn.
Yep, they really are. And they're like, why did he never come back? I thought he was going to come down the north. Like, he never came back. And now my Twitter's been hacked. He's having a real bad night. You convene back at the van. So, remorse rolls, I think.
Yes.
What is that? How do we and what is?
I think it's only going to affect Jacob's character because he's been doing a lot of questionably humane things, particularly.
Yeah,
like
this
out
is,
of
this
the
is something
ordinary.
that happens to remove stains, which I've gotten for doing
Well, you killed a
dodgy
person,
shit.
and then you.
Yeah, I killed
Ruined
a
a
person,
person's life.
and then and then I broke a person. You have your humanity tracker, which has 10 dots. 7 of mine are filled because I have humanity 7. I have acquired 2 stains, which they're kind of marked off from the top down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like crossing it out, kind of, but not quite, not filling it in. It's a funny way it does it.
If I get a success, character has suffered enough shame, guilt, and regret to retain their current humanity, and I remove all stains. If I get no successes at all, the beast has 1, so I lose 1 humanity and then remove all stains.
Yep.
So
No pressure.
that was a 10.
Hey. Nice.
Yay.
Okay, you do feel bad
super
about it.
guilty about that girl I killed and that other girl I broke.
So, Ernest and Ken, you're back at the van now, right? We've established this, and we're waiting for the others to arrive. Right, Ernest, I would like to play you Theodore's WhatsApp message. I'm sorry I didn't play it earlier. There wasn't time.
Okay, so have you given me the phone?
I press play and then hold it to your ear. So you
Yeah, and hold it there for me.
There's a really awkward pause.
Megan, Theodore's coming. Theodore's coming. Isn't that delightful? How wonderful.
I need to ask you formally, can I delete this now?
Oh, yes, you'd better. If Theodore said you should, then
Right.
yes.
Yep, I delete the message from the phone.
At 8. So, you have many threads to follow. But what are the rest of you doing? You've all reconvened back by the van, I'll say. So you've pulled up Ernest's car, was Thompson driving, I think. And you're kind of there, and you pile out with this random kid in an ill-fitting grey suit.
I'll say to the kid, "You're a nut, Tyburn."
What?
Don't worry, he's gone off for a snack.
Well, who's this then?
He ran, so we chased.
And does he have a name?
That is a good question, little one.
Jackson?
Jackson.
Jackson. Vermilion, why is he here?
He is here. We saw him casing out the joint across the road at the same time. He saw us and bolted. We chased him down.
What are you gonna do to me? No.
Answer our questions, and you don't need to find that out. I'm assuming Naomi sent you.
Yeah, that's because I told you that.
Exactly. Why did Naomi send you?
I was told to look out for other bloodsuckers, alright?
Okay.
And you weren't, like, subtle.
I can believe that checks out.
Flashback to us walking into the car.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
nope,
I think
that
this
works.
Jackson guy's telling the truth.
I'm sorry,
Yeah.
who is Naomi?
We're getting to that.
Look, I was just watching that bit, okay? And she said to let her know if anyone came up and text her, and I did. You've got my phone, you can see if you can fucking work it.
Another one for the plate, Megan.
Give it here.
Yep.
Fine. There's a queue.
Do you need me to turn it on for you?
No, I'll give it to Ken.
Okay.
And,
And
say turn it on.
I do so.
He gives you a look at that.
No, all of us are vampires, dude.
Are you, like, their snack or something?
He is an influencer.
That's my job.
Ernest is so proud of himself.
I did think I recognised you from somewhere. Are you that YouTube dude? The one who did that, like, that video in Croatia with, like, the lakes and stuff?
No.
No? Oh, that was the other guy.
How long have you been doing this? Was this your first night?
No, I've been here like all week. Can I get your autograph?
There we go. But later, if you're good. Now.
Yep.
You were sent by Naomi.
Yep.
Who is Naomi?
She's my mate.
Uh-huh. How long has Naomi been your friend?
Like, I don't know, she found me, like, I don't know, a couple months ago.
Does Naomi have other friends like you or other bloodsuckers?
Yeah, there's a group of us.
Okay. Where are you based? You don't need an exact address, just do you have a domain?
Like, we don't have an area, it's just wherever. Like, I live in a different place to her and she lives in a different place. Like, we're just, like...
Vagrants.
Like, fucking hiding, alright?
Anarchs. Interesting.
No, well, no, I don't know.
While this is going on, can I be looking at his phone?
Please.
Mainly, I want to look at contacts, to kind of see like what he's been like. Find this Naomi, see if he did indeed text her. Is my main thinking.
Okay. He has a WhatsApp group, which is literally just the vampire emoji.
Oh my god.
As the name of the group.
So original, I love it.
Yeah, all right. And in that group, there's a couple of contacts, a few without names associated with the numbers. One of them you can see is Elena. One of them is Naomi. And the other has just, like, a number, and it says, like, this guy's using WhatsApp. You know, it's got the automatic message, and, like, he hasn't updated it. Clearly not very tech-savvy. But there's, like, 4 of them in the group. He did indeed send a text to Naomi and just said there's some of them looking. There's like some people looking.
Okay, and no response to that so far?
Not yet.
At this moment, can Seraphima, like, slide the van door open?
Please.
She's looking quite dishevelled. Her hair's
Hang
even
on,
more messy than usual.
Wait, you did it in the van!
No, she's just getting here.
Oh, I thought we
After.
were outside the van.
Oh,
Yes, so
same.
did
I was
I. I
imagining
thought
you
you were getting. Yeah, sorry. It makes more sense if we're in the van. I thought you were in the van. I was going to be like, in my van.
Actually, no, that's 1,000 times funnier. No, she appears at the window and slides the door open.
Okay.
Hello.
She's I don't think vampires can be flushed, but if they could be, she would be.
Yeah, no.
She's looking
Yeah.
very pleased with herself, and she looks in and goes, "Oh yes, we have another baby."
Yes, his name is Jackson.
Are we asking him questions?
We are asking him questions. He's been very
Okay,
helpful.
hold on, I just need a minute. She, like, barely looking at this guy, she comes in and can I just say that I have the stuff that I'm about to say I have?
Yeah, it's fine.
Because I need a pint of blood from this guy.
Oh, wow.
This is my truth of blood ritual. She goes to,
Wait,
like,
what are you doing?
a metal chest in the corner, and she opens it, and it's got these, like, blood bags and things in it.
Megan feeds off blood bags, so that makes sense. There would be stuff in the van.
Someone hold him, please.
No, what are you fucking doing? No, get off. No, that's, like, illegal. You can't drink me. That's illegal. I know that much. You're going to be like...
I'm not drinking. You think I drink with this? I drank just now. He was tasty, although he wasn't very skilled. Anyway. So she gets that nice bit in the elbow that you get the blood from. Okay, so we just sit here while a pint of blood comes out of
Like,
God.
holding him down.
I'm kind of done here as far as my questioning's concerned, so I'm quite happy to, like, literally nip down to corner and get a litre of orange juice.
Yes, that's a good idea. Get him a cookie as well. Okay, so I assume we're done by now. She takes the bag of blood and she empties it into her ritual silver bowl.
Okay.
And then she puts a little bit of her own blood in it.
Yeah.
So basically, I have to do a roll every time he answers a question to tell if he's telling the truth.
Okay. Cast a Mercer's Finger in the mixture, makes a resolve versus composure occult.
So I roll resolve and blood and he rolls composure occult, I guess?
I think so, that's what it sounds like. Cool. First failed contest ends the ritual, so you stay on a winning streak until not. You're rolling against 1 dice.
1, 2, 3, where's my blood sorcery? 4, 5 dice.
Who is Naomi? What did she say was going to happen?
She said someone was going to come looking, alright? So...
What?
Answer the questions or I'll give you a big kiss, alright?
Alright, so in response to Megan, he goes, like, the banker guy, okay? Like, you gotta be looking for him. Like, this isn't your area, I know that.
What do you know about the missing banker?
He's a banker?
just tell us where he is.
I'm not telling you where he is.
So you know where he is?
Oh, fuck. I can't. Look, check the phone.
It's a big phone, lad. What am I looking for?
See if she's replied. There's no point me telling you where he is, because we've moved him now.
Where was he?
He was, like, somewhere, and now we've moved him. Naomi's going to move him, because we don't want people finding him.
Naomi is going to move him.
Yeah, like, she's probably doing it now.
Jackson.
Yeah.
Do you like Drake?
Yeah, it's alright.
He's a musician, Ernest.
Oh, okay.
I'm currently trying to get tickets for a Drake concert.
Aren't those, like, really expensive?
Yeah, but, like, I'm famous.
Can you get me in?
Probably.
Seriously?
Why don't you tell us why you took the ghoul? If you tell us that, we might let you out of the van. Might even give you your phone back and some Drake tickets.
I do kind of want the Drake tickets.
I've already got the Drake tickets.
Seriously?
Yeah, VIP.
Oh my god, you kidding?
Nope. Shows him the tickets.
Alright, I was maybe
message from
slightly
Drake.
playing it down when I was like, oh, Drake's alright. Drake's like, well, sick. Oh, that's so cool. I want you. Yeah, alright, fine. Look, alright, fuck. Look, alright, we took this dude because I know he's like really important, and they just, right. Look, you're like, I can't tell you shit because you're like with them, and then, like, you know,
Who's
the
them?
parliament. Like the prince and all that shit. Right?
Oh.
Right?
Got it.
I'm assuming.
While we humbly serve and adore our
Yeah, exactly.
royal prince,
Yeah, fine.
Make face palms.
The rest of us
we
are
are
like,
his royal servants, and he's like looking at all the electronics suspiciously. There is, of course, always difficult decisions to be made when it comes to the running of a domain.
Right, you're just like talking. So basically, I lied earlier, and I don't know shit about the plan because Naomi wouldn't tell me anything. Lukey, roll insight.
it's not insight, it's the other thing.
Yeah, the other blood insight, blinsight.
I mean, I'm gonna
Insight.
roll insight as well. Just
That's 1, 2, 3 successes.
Cool. He failed. He is lying. He
Okay.
does know the plan, but you
3
think
successes.
Right? Yeah, he's lying.
As soon as I hear that he's lying, I slap him in the face.
Ah!
Truth! You think I can't tell when you're lying? Why do you think I take your blood?
Oh, kinky shit. Fine. That
I'm
was the
into
truth.
kinky shit, but not with you. You're not my type.
for a weak vampire talking to hundreds of years old vampire, you seem really chill, as if they couldn't just kill you where you sit.
How old are you guys?
These guys are so old.
I hung out with Napoleon a few times.
The fuck?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't a good fuck.
Sarah, you never told me about that.
Come on, man. You're in a van full of vampires. Vampires who...
Vampires who brought donuts!
Oh, God.
He comes in through the
And he pops
door.
up holding donuts and a coffee. At this point, the phone goes off. Jackson's phone.
Does it say who's ringing?
It's not ringing, it's a text. And then 2 seconds later, the BlackBerry goes off as well.
I look at both of them.
Another text. So the phone itself says, okay, moving. That's Jackson's phone. Just, okay, moving.
In response
fully
to him
spelt
saying...
out. Yeah. He said, there's some of them looking, and the response was, okay, moving. So that kind of tracks with what he's been saying.
Yep, that's fair.
And then the other phone, the one you are known to have that belonged to,
A camo.
I think
gorilla.
you established the sculpture historian, says this, and I'm going to post it to listeners helpfully in the chat here, which no one can see, because it has emojis in it. So, if someone wants to read it out...
You want him back 3 a.m. Monday, a postcode, and a postcode...
A palm
and then
tree and a house.
Yeah, palm tree and a house.
Mr. Jackson, child, we make you a deal. You take us to where he was last. We don't kill you.
Oh no, I can't take you to where he was last.
How about we hand you over to the prince and tell him that you were involved in this kidnapping?
No.
I'm sure he would be very kind.
Well, then you wouldn't know anything. This is exactly why we took him, because you fuckers don't care about us. You just do anything.
Well, I don't care about you when you're fucking with me, no.
You are. You're part of the establishment. You
we went
fuck.
from we fuck with you to we're complicit, and now we're part of the 1%.
Can I, while we're doing that, can I grab Ernest by the arm and gesture as in like, I want a quick word? Can we go outside the van? And then I'm going to say, Meg's going to say to Ernest, I'm only going to say this once. Remember what Theodore said. Don't push too hard.
But we have to find the ghoul. Oh, Meg.
I'm just saying. Maybe we're in deeper than we thought.
Oh, we're definitely in deeper than we thought. I've been up since 3 p.m, Megan. While I have Megan, I'm gonna look back to Van and pull her even further away from it, just to be just in case. Megan, you've known me a long time, and if things don't work out, and we need to find an alternative way of appeasing, can I trust you to have my back?
Meg's going to look really shifty because she doesn't like the seriousness of the conversation. You don't really think it'll come to that, do you?
Well, one always hopes not, but we have to be prepared. You never know. And, I mean, it's like you said, Theodore said not to dig too deep, and if...
Meg's going to lower her voice and she's going to be like, do you not get the impression that somebody's playing us?
Yes, the Thin Bloods.
And I don't like being played.
Well, no, none of us do. But we wouldn't be in this position in the first place if Balthazar hadn't handed us on a silver platter. And what should we do about Kenneth?
It's not Kenneth's fault. He's not involved in this.
I know, but while we were in the bank, he tried to awe me.
What?
No hesitation. Obviously it didn't work. It's a baby. But...
He doesn't understand his powers is all. He doesn't know how powerful he is yet.
It seemed rather deliberate. I really do hope it was an accident. But just be careful, Megan. And remember...
You be careful.
There's always the place up in York if you need somewhere to go.
Meg's gonna smile at that. Touched. You know you can trust me.
I know, Meg.
She'll say, and then she'll look at the ground because she opened up. She doesn't like it.
The ground has opened up beneath her.
Please don't hug me. Not now. No.
Megan!
No. Oh, fine. Whatever. This is quite nice, actually.
Seraphima sticks her head out and goes, "Hey, you're having an adult conversation without me. You left me with the idiots." I have a question for new baby. Why? Why did you kidnap Ghoul?
To fuck up, everything? Well, I don't know, just try and irritate Prince.
Is he telling the truth?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Fuck up everything is an exaggeration, obviously. Irritate the Prince is not.
Hey, Jackson.
Yeah, Kenneth?
Yeah, I didn't tell him my name.
Oh yeah, but I know who you are. My girlfriend's follows you on everything.
Oh yeah.
You can't put all your points into fame and then expect to be anonymous.
So that ship has sailed now. Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, help us, they'll help you. Don't help us, you die. That's kind of what's gonna happen. That's kind of the options you got right now.
I was going to present that a bit more tactfully, but yeah, basically.
And the thing is, nobody knows or cares about you, so if they kill you, they won't get in trouble.
Yeah,
we really won't. No one will care. We just bury you in the backyard.
It's kind of in your best interest to help us.
Yeah, all right, I'm helping you.
You might get something out of it.
Yeah, I told you.
So take us to where you last had the guy.
I can't. It's near where my mum lives. I don't want her fucking involved, all right? This has nothing to do with her. No, but that's near my house.
Trust me.
They're not like us. They're mortals. My kid's sister lives there. She's 16.
Trust me.
So what you've just given us is even more leverage over you. You really
for
are
fuck's
new
sake.
to this. You know that.
Yes, I am fucking new to this. Since some dickhead ran me over 6 months ago, I'm fucking new to this.
So now I'm gonna take a picture of him and try and find him on Instagram.
No, what are you doing? That's like a violation of privacy. GDPR.
Here is the thing, very stupid baby. I can cast a spell that will tell me everywhere you have been in the last day.
Okay,
I don't
fine.
want to. It takes a lot of effort. If you take me to this place, I won't do it. I won't find out where your family lives. I won't seduce and eat your mother. If you don't, maybe
My
I
mum's
will.
straight. I think.
So
That
far.
doesn't stop anybody until she gets to them.
Buddy, no one's 100% straight, and I assure you, no one's straight after they meet me.
I would like to enter the van at this stage. Yeah, so Tybert is going to enter the van and just sit opposite Jackson, look him dead in the eye, just say, "Where are we going?"
Finsbury Park.
Good. Who's driving?
I'm driving.
Like, I'm telling you this, like, you're not going anywhere near my house, alright?
I'm then going to retrieve my gun
I'm
from
not telling
Meg.
you what number it is. Oh god, you got a gun.
I hand it to you.
Yeah, and then I'm just gonna look at him and just say, "Shut up," and then just right, Finsbury Park, let's go. I just heard you give directions.
Roll for traffic. No.
Point of order, that postcode we were given is southwest London, not Finsbury Park.
Okay, but if we go to Finsbury Park, we can find out where Seraphima still has her 24-hour tracking thing.
She does.
We will.
Yep.
Let's get moving.
I do.
Brum brum.
Alright. You continue your tour around the compass points of London, right from the east all the way to the north, and then
Hey,
possibly
that's
to
a
the
nice
southwest.
area. That's flipping Richmond. That's a nice area
Yep.
for a hostage
Yeah,
trade.
it's in fact, I'm assuming that Meg is going to come across this information at some point. That postcode is just kind of a stone's throw away from Kew Gardens.
That's cute.
I love Kew Gardens.
Hey.
I like Kew Gardens. So many heartbroken lovers looking
Babu,
for...
get an extra dice as advantage for the terrible, terrible Kew
Banana
Gardens.
sticker!
Yes,
Hey.
While they're driving, Ernest is
Yes.
going to go ride shotgun with Megan,
Yep.
and is just
Alright.
going to try and get a little bit of shut-eye. Because he's been awake for a long time.
Are you getting Thompson to follow you in the car?
Yeah, Thompson just followed. The car just follows. I think
Okay.
at a safe distance, so it's not like obvious they're necessarily together, but is just
Okay.
following.
Gotcha. Yeah, you're not really gonna. You're just resting.
Look,
Seraphima's going to creepily sing a Russian lullaby in your ear.
okay, now
Yeah.
he's definitely not resting.
Driver's choice of music.
Tybert is going to lean over to Meg. Do you have any of that Rage Against the Machine?
Her face like splits down the middle in a grotesque smile.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
And Tybert is going to go back to pretending he knows how to use a gun.
Oh, Tybee.
Excellent.
Storyteller.
Tybee.
Yeah.
As a show of good faith to Jackson here, I'll be like, I'm going to send you these tickets.
Oh, thank you.
It's a VIP pass.
Now you have his email. Mm-hmm. He didn't even think about it. It's like Jackson 6969 420.
Lovely.
Nice.
It's
Hey,
not
you
great.
copied my email format.
You had to put an underscore in there somewhere. It was already taken.
Yeah, my
But yeah.
email is Jackson69.
69 420.
Not Seraphima's
Underscore.
email.
421.
Excellent.
420 was taken.
Sorry, I was late.
430, actually. Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to duck out to Thompson's car.
Ooh, just at the traffic lights, you're like, yoink!
No, before we set off.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to, and I'm going to just have the window open, and as we drive, I've got Auspex on, and I'm watching for any sign that we're being tailed or shadowed.
Good idea. Cool.
Like, it would be wits awareness and an extra bonus for Auspex.
Yeah, I think that would make sense, because then I get to either give
I
you
have
that there's
wits,
something there or
I
not.
have 2 points of awareness and a point of Auspex. Cool.
I see.
4 successes that any potential shadowers have to surpass.
All right. So, Jacob, What you notice with your Allspecs roll is sitting next to Thompson, you wind down the window, he sniffs, irritated, but turns up classic FM slightly, and you turn it back down so you can hear the road. And you notice, after a couple of twists and turns and about 5 minutes, stuck at traffic lights going over some bridges, this way, that way, it's quite a long route all the way to Finsbury Park from Canary Wharf, there is a sleek-looking black BMW following you.
Interesting.
At a distance, and like it only turns up occasionally, but
Okay.
like you see it get a bit too close at the lights, and then it kind of hangs back and you lose it again. But then a little bit later on a nice long road, you think you see it again in the distance.
Okay.
So it's doing it quite subtly, but you've kind of spotted it seems to be there too often, so you kind of get the number plate, and it's the same one. Like it's a stylish but not like super flashy car. Like it's designed not to be noticed. You're gonna guess.
Thompson, do you have phone on you?
Yes, sir. Do you need to use it?
If possible, please.
Yes, it's got the GPS up. You're just going to have to take it off the dashboard. It's
Fantastic.
magnetic. Just pull.
Yeah, I'll hoik it off, and I will. I'm assuming that Thompson has Megan's number.
Oh yes, yes.
Cool. Megan's ringtone, just let it be noted, is the Buffy the Vampire Slayer theme.
Naturally.
Glorious.
Then, and she's also, if she's in her environment, it'll be voice activated. She'll be like, answer, and it picks up.
Megan, you driving
Yes.
right now?
Yes, I'm driving the van.
We have a tail. Flashy BMW. License plate. Bleh.
Can I roll to see if I can glimpse it in my rear views?
Don't
Absolutely.
look now.
You meant to look in your rearview mirrors while you're driving.
Yeah, that's right.
Ernest, who's in the front and presumably can hear this conversation if it's on like a speaker. Is that
Yeah,
how
it'll be on
long?
speakerphone.
Do you know how long they've been following for? Was it all the way from Canary Wharf, or did they catch us later?
You caught it like relatively soon after Canary Wharf.
Yeah.
You can't be 100% sure, but probably from Canary
Yeah.
Wharf.
Assume the worst, so yes.
Megan is going to look to Ernest, and you're going to notice an unfamiliar mischievous glint in Meg's eye,
Oh no.
and she's going to say, "I've got +2 in driving."
Vermilion, tell
Aye.
Thompson to take evasion tactic Alpha Beta Gamma 2.
You heard that, I presume.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
He doesn't have a clue what Ernest's talking about.
Go fast. That one
Alpha-
means
Because
go
everyone,
fast.
yeah, go fast to try and avoid the tail, but most of all, like, don't keep following Megan. I think is like what the.
Yeah,
Yeah.
break away.
Yeah.
I was about to say, do we want them to know we've spotted them? Are we sure that's wise?
I think if we don't acknowledge them, we're leading them exactly where we're going to go anyway. Let's not do that.
Yeah, don't lead them to my mum's house.
Okay, first we find out if they are following Van or if they are following Thompson. We split up and see who they follow.
All right, I'm gonna turn. Thompson, I'm gonna turn left at these lights. You turn right. We'll meet up at Finsbury Park in an hour,
Yes, Miss Megan.
If he follows you, lose him.
and we'll
Yes.
do the same. Please, and then Megan's gonna
With
say,
pleasure.
please follow us. Please follow us. Please follow us.
And so turn around like, seatbelts on, everyone! Seatbelts, seatbelts!
Let's go.
Alright.
Green light.
Yep, car effects. Good. Yeah, you both shoot off in opposite directions. I'll say you're just heading through, like, Islington area, whatever. And,
Why not?
yeah, Megan, you take... I can't remember if you said left or right, but you do what you
I
said.
think I went left, and I told Thompson to go right.
Alright. And he heads. Jacob, can you give me another roll?
Yeah.
You are the eyes of the operation. And did you say you're back in your Vermilion outfit?
Yes, I am. Back. Yeah, I'm duked up.
Nice.
I got a triple crit. That's crazy.
Oh my
Shit.
lord.
That's 5
Triple
extra
threat.
successes.
Wow.
That is 4 successes.
Alright, well, then you can't see the car. You pull away from the lights, and you expect to kind of see it following. You turn a few tight corners, heading down a high street. Look behind you. You don't see it there. You think maybe Vermilion, you've lost it. You're keeping an eye out.
Yeah, and I'm maintaining. Though I've put the phone back for Thompson, I've said communications open.
Yeah, sensible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool.
Yeah, after like 5-10 minutes, I'm gonna go. Can't see them.
Okay. Does anyone
What
in the
about
van want to roll?
Yeah, so I've got heightened senses. Have you got something, Peter?
Yes, I will use my eyes.
Wits awareness.
Oh, wits awareness. Oh, yes.
And then Lukey gets an extra dice for being...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dice I'm rolling.
And remember your
Nice.
hunger dice.
I rolled 7 dice and I got 1 success.
Oh, it'd be like that
Tyburn.
sometimes. I mean, you crouch down, ready to leap out the van, but you're not looking through a window.
Ah, that's the issue. That's where I went wrong.
Can I use a willpower to roll again?
Yeah, sure.
So I got a crit on my wits awareness.
Yeah.
Hot damn. So how many
5
successes
successes.
is that? 5 successes. Okay, cool. Yeah. So you're rolling against quite high here. So yeah.
So I got 5 successes.
So that's a tie. I will give you that. You can't see them following you, but this means you don't think they followed you. Like, you don't think they're following the van. The car was a little bit behind the van, so it would make more sense that if, like, you both peeled off, it might follow the car. But, Lukey, you're pretty certain they're not following the van anymore.
Okay, just to be safe, I'll do a couple of laps. I'll go in some weird places. I'll go just, and then I'll kind of add 20 minutes to the journey.
You should just park in Morrison's for a bit.
Anyone want anything?
You know what? I could do with a cheese pasty.
Do they do kebabs?
Jackson, do you need any food?
Yeah, sure, I'll take food.
Right, what sandwiches?
Yeah, meal deal. They do like a meal deal. I ate the donut already, thank you.
Does that include sandwiches?
I infer from the menu that you are not being followed.
We don't think they followed us. We're just double checking via Tesco's.
Okay.
Ernest, do you want a cashier or anything?
Oh, no, I'm quite alright.
I'll go in and get the food.
Do you want us to peel off to a different location if they are following us?
Yes, get rid of them if they're following you. Shake them.
Vermilion, you had a bolt hole ready in a theatre in North London, didn't you?
Oh, well remembered.
Oh, yes, good.
Head there, good man, and we'll order a taxi for you.
Oh,
Leave
nicely
Thompson
done.
for the wolves.
Where do you want Thompson to go?
Where am I going, sir?
Just drive around for the next few hours.
Yes, sir.
Just go in circle.
Actually, you know what? Return home.
Okay.
Drive around a bit first.
Yeah, ride around a bit first, drop me off back near the theatre, what did I say it was? The Spark or something like that. The Canary Wharf Theatre.
Yeah, I think it's just called something like that, yeah. Very good,
The
sir.
Bolt Hole players.
Alright, he does that. You have a congenial conversation about theatres. He quite likes theatre.
Oh, yeah. No, absolutely.
He's a cultured fellow. So, the rest of you are, what you doing hanging around wise with supermarket car park?
We kind of added 20 minutes to the journey of kind of pointless lefts and rights and kind of loops, just in case the car re-emerged. I assume it didn't.
No.
And then we proceed to Finsbury Park.
Jackson very reluctantly directs you, as you get closer to Finsbury Park, away from the high street, around into the back of some residential houses. It's kind of smallish street, terraced houses.
Do I see my little golden line?
Yes, you do.
I see him. I see it. We found him.
It's taking you... Well, I don't know if you can see which direction it's going in, but...
Yeah, that was going to be my question.
You can see it's kind of come out from behind the houses. It looks like there's a bunch of garages, like, pushed behind the houses. And it's coming out from that back end of this kind of, like, dark and slightly dank residential area.
Okay, we start over there.
Finsbury Park.
Well.
So if you follow it behind, Jackson's like, yeah, I was going to take you, like, behind. It was behind. I'm not telling you which house my parents are in. Like, my mum's in.
It's alright, I don't need to fuck your mum if I find the right place. I mean, I might anyway.
That's quite
No!
a sentence.
Don't do that to my mum!
Megan turns it like she's going to park the car by where the trail ends at the garages. She's going to turn around and she'll say to Jackson, you shut up. And to Serafina, you out the car.
The trail leads specifically into one particular garage, not particularly distinctive in any way, just a rusty painted door. Used to be red, now not so much. Has a padlock on it.
Tyburn.
Do your muscles thing.
Hey, don't smash it, I've got the key.
Alright, fine, use the key.
I am going to first check what I need to do for Weight of the Feather, because I think I'm basically I'm gonna go full unnecessary ambush predator and jump on and try and get the high ground.
You just leap onto the garage and just crouch
no, I'm
there
gonna
like a
climb. No,
gargoyle.
I'm gonna open the back door of the van, climb on top of the van, and then climb onto the top of the garage.
Fair enough.
That is the
Little
plan,
feral
at
man.
least.
I don't think you
Yes.
even need to roll to do that. I can do that without rolling, and I'm a human.
Oh, okay.
I have
sure.
maybe climbed over a garage in the last month. Anyway.
Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take to the roofs and just be ready with like sense the beast to look round for any vampires or just anybody really.
Jackson, you said you had a key.
Yep.
He gets out the van if you let him, and
Yeah,
walks
but
over
Ernest
to
is
the
right
garage.
behind him. Like, right behind him.
Okay.
Within nomming distance.
I'll stay in the van. I'll keep the van ticking over.
Okay. It's pretty quiet out here. You don't spot any humans just with your normal eyesight. He unlocks the padlock. He just does it, pulls it off, creaks the... It's one of those garage doors that, like, winds upwards with that horrible, like, it's, like, really loud. And he pulls it open, tings on the light, and it does indeed seem to be empty. It looks like maybe a kind of garage band at some point was in here. So there's, like, a couple of old mattresses leaned up against the wall, and someone's, like, hammered an old duvet, which now just looks rusty and slightly mouldy, to the back to kind of pad out the sound and make it a little bit more appropriate for recording. There's clearly electricity in here, but it looks a bit dodgily connected. There's a light bulb hanging from the ceiling and, like, an extension cable. There's an old, very broken-looking drum kit in one corner, and then the other side is, like, just garden junk and, like, household junk, like a broken chair and an old lawnmower and, like, a pram and, like, all the kind of accumulations that you get in life, especially with, like, kids and stuff that's not used anymore. So it's, like, half storage, half crappy band. And in the corner behind the drum kit's kind of been shoved towards the door. There's just, like... It's a slightly broken-looking chair and, like, one of the mattresses has been pulled down a bit so someone could sit on it, and, like, a blanket. It just looks shit, but someone could have stayed there.
I'll say, oh my god, Jackson, I can't believe you took us to this high-tech base of operations that you
All
work
right.
at. I'm terrified.
And, like, some handcuffs. And just, like, various other bits and pieces. It looks like they basically attempted the most kind of childish kidnappings, like all the things you could have expected people to, like, plan if they were, like, 10 and, like, yeah, we're going to kidnap someone, let's tie them up with a big rope. Tie them to a chair.
Oh, I pick up the handcuffs and I try to put them on Jackson.
Hey, no, don't put that... Oh, these are actual police ones, apparently. Ow, that pinches.
Yeah,
Do you know where the key is? Because if you don't, that's
Shit.
fine.
Oh,
all right. We know a lockpicker or two, probably.
oh.
Anyway, I'm gonna turn on my heightened senses again so I can do a nice perception, if I may.
You had, like, 2 margins of success on the ritual to my memory, so the difficulty will be 4.
You might want to rouse the blood for this one.
So I'm just gonna do my check. That was a 7, so I get 2 extra dice.
Yep.
And you don't get hungry.
Okay. 4 successes.
Yes, you had to, I think, meet or
Just-
beat 4, so you're good.
Yeah.
The ghoul, indeed, was here with your blood magics, and you see the trail leading back out the way you came and onto the street.
May I suggest, let's look at the trail. It comes out of the garage. Then, when the trail hits the road, does it go on the road or on the pavement? If it goes on the road, we're driving.
Goes on the road.
Get in the van!
Here we go.
So, you become Megan's GPS.
I'm gonna hop in the front seat.
Yep, sorry,
Okay.
Ernest.
I navigate now, Ernest.
Ernest sits next to Jackson.
Tyburn, love, off the roof, off the roof.
Roing?
Oh yeah, Tyburn, for looking for people, you don't spot any other kindred around.
Okay.
Seems pretty quiet. You spot there's some humans in their houses that, like, back onto gardens, that back onto the garages, but no one seems to be particularly paying you much heed. Opening a garage is not an unusual thing to do. A van is not an unusual thing to see by a garage.
All right, I'm gonna. Oh, can I also look round to see if I can see a black BMW?
Yes, of course. I'm still going to say, like, you do have a look, but no, you would have heard another car drive up, like, you're in a
Oh,
quietish
fair.
back street, so I'll give you that for free, like, you haven't been followed to this location by the
Right.
BMW.
All right, then I'm
Yeah.
going to get the fuck off this roof and get back into the back of the van.
Jackson is now sitting on Tyburn's lap.
Oh, no. Don't make me do that. He smells weird.
While the mystery van is on the trail, has Thompson dropped me off?
Absolutely, yeah. Thompson drops you off, like, an appropriate distance from your safe haven theatre, bids you farewell,
Yep.
tips his hat, and drives off into the night. And, yeah, you had a contact of your theatre manager who was just like, yeah, if you need the back room, whatever, so as soon as you say your name at the back door, if that's your intention. They just kind of go like, oh, yeah, you've got to be a theatre guy, look how you dressed.
A night porter or something, and I have a stage door to get in. Basically, I'm expecting someone to follow me. So I would like to use my experience of stagecrafting to rig up some kind of counterweight-based trap.
Oh, yes!
That can activate on my signal.
That this cupboard contained, like, mechanical stuff for, like, making people fly on stage.
Yeah.
So you have the tools.
God. Exactly.
And you are an engineer.
Exactly.
Okay. It's going to be engineering of some kind, I think, to put this together. So I would have said, like, intelligence engineering, which is science, isn't it, I think? But to wind back in time mildly, can I get a wits awareness as you get out of the car and march into the theatre?
Of course. Oh, that is 5, and it was almost a messy crit, but 5 successes.
Thompson pulls over, and as he stops, you dip out, swirl your cape around you. The black BMW shoots past and down the road and continues on into the night. So you head in, you rig up so you just trying to, like, stake someone if they come in through the door, or, like, have something fall on them, or, like, have a box fall on them, like a cat trap for a feral cat, like...
Oh, no, I know what it is. I know what it is. It's a flare. So it's like a flashbang.
Oh, so more to scare someone, make them make noise, it makes noise, you hear it.
And potentially, if I am being followed by a kindred, send them into fire, fear, panic, and run.
Alright, you set that up. Give me a quick roll.
I'm going to blow my own fucking face off.
Yeah, oh god, bestial failure. Boom, and the Duke is gone.
Boom, and the Duke is gone. I've just got this image of, like, all of us being like, right, we're going to follow the trail, and then it just cuts to the Duke just running around the theatre with his cape on fire. They're like, cut us, not again!
Oh, that's much better. That is 4 successes altogether.
Okay, cool.
Nice.
Yeah, you think you've set the... Like, at first it's looking a little shaky, and then you kind of go, right, nope, concentrate, Vermilion, and fix it up a bit better. All right, that is set up, and you're going to wait there for an hour, see if they come back?
I'm going to wait there for an hour or so. I'm finding somewhere dramatic in the shadows, and, bag of talcum powder is suspended, and I just have to kind of let go of a day.
Okay, this is going to be really entertaining.
In the shadows of a theatre, waiting for someone to come in.
Humming Hunchback of Notre Dame to myself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Good. Everyone else is in the van on the trail.
I have another question for Jackson.
Please.
I say, do you happen to know a chap by the name of David Thompson?
Yeah, I know him. He's a guy who was helping with this.
And how long has he been working in the bank?
Like, quite a while, I think.
So, he did the kidnapping?
So, he's the person who basically lured Ash downstairs when Ash was kidnapped.
It's not a big group. There's only 4 of us, alright?
And what do you want? What is the aim here? Are you ransoming him?
Kill him, I think? Naomi kept changing her mind, alright? She wasn't sure, but we were gonna, like, basically be like, hey, fuck you, we've got your pet ghoul, and you treat us like shit. And I didn't expect to come out of this alive, alright? Everything's been shit since I was changed. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. My mum's gonna notice at some point, right? I can't keep hiding it. If you haven't noticed, I'm not, like, the most subtle person.
Like, but basically, now that Jackson's opened up a bit and given us his story, it's hit one of Megan's touchstones, which is protect outcasts.
And that is exactly what he's basically telling you. So
yeah, like,
he's just like, he doesn't know who he was before, and Naomi found him and explained, like, what he is and how he can actually feed without killing people, and, like, what he shouldn't do and why he's feeling so crap in the sunlight, and how to hide in plain sight.
After hearing that, Meg's she's still driving, but she's gonna like just lean over her shoulder and she'll say to him, like, listen, kid, we don't have to be your enemies.
But what if Naomi's already done something? What if he's dead? Like, dead?
We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. The best you can do right now is let us help you fix this.
Doesn't the prince, like, eat Thin Bloods on sight, though?
No, don't be silly. They taste awful.
She's gonna give Ernest a look as if to be like, you're not helping.
Do I? Is that like a thing? That like, we taste bad?
Yeah, you're like kind of the watered down wine.
But you're not meant to, like, drink each other, though. I know that. Naomi told me that. Like, that's like
If anyone's paying attention to Kenneth, make an insight roll.
Oh yeah.
I'll do
Resolve.
it. Fuck it. I'll.
Yes.
There we go. I have 4.
Ken is very uncomfortable when you guys keep saying, "Yeah, you're not supposed to eat vampires."
Oh.
Yep.
I hear that.
Ask him the question, Meg. Ask him the question, Meg.
Ken,
Uh-huh.
you've gone pale.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am.
Yes.
Is there
He's so
something you want to
confused.
share with the class?
I'm going to be honest. I'm a bit lost in the sauce here.
So,
I think he's eaten something. What you shouldn't have.
yeah.
Hey, buddy. What did you eat?
So, like, drinking another vampire's blood in its entirety is like diablerization, and then you can, like, absorb their soul, kind of, and you become more powerful.
He's vitae dependent, meaning to use any of his powers, he needs to drink from another vampire. At least once a week.
Ooh, that could be bad.
Oh,
that
that's
could be so bad.
interesting.
If you have been using your powers and you have to take a sip every week, then I'm assuming that I will know that.
Have you given him any sips?
I mean, I will have had to have done for the
More than you
powers
should
that
have.
he's
You've
already
been enabling
used in the-
him. You've been enabling him.
This is true.
I feel like the smart thing to do would be to leave it on that cliffhanger. Almost.
I think so.
So we leave us, we're on the trail, and Jacob is crouched over a door. What could be awaiting our coterie at Kew Gardens? Murder? Mystery? Magnolias? Find out next week as we hurtle towards the end of our Vampire the Masquerade adventure. But until then, thank you for listening to Direcast. If you'd like to keep up to date with episodes and announcements, you can follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Direcast, and on Instagram at DirecastPod, and subscribe to us on your favourite podcatcher. And hey, if you enjoyed listening to us, maybe consider giving us a rating or review, or sharing us with a friend. We'd really love that. Direcast is Lukey Slynn, Matt George Lovett, Jacob War, Helen, Peter Wellman, and H Folkmans. This week we were joined by our extra special guest, KC. KC does things on the internet, but you won't be able to find him, because he lives under a rock. You may be able to summon him with the bat signal. Our logo and banner art are by H Folkmans. The Direcast theme and Masquerade variation were composed and performed by Matt George Lovett. This episode was edited by Matt George Lovett. This week we were playing the cult classic Vampire the Masquerade, published by White Wolf Entertainment. We couldn't possibly give you all the links to all the places to find it, but we'll post some links to resources on how to get into the game in the episode description. And at least for this week, that's how the Direcast.